Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
We've made it to Wednesday, which means the weekend is within sight.
It is. I feel like it's always in sight. Do you not feel that way? Like even on Monday, I'm like,
well, you know what? I mean,
only 4 more sleeps.
Sometimes by Monday I'm thinking about the weekend. Always by Wednesday I'm thinking about the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just kind of how the week rolls.
Frankie told me it's terrible. Now because he's not a Monday through Friday worker. Like he doesn't get it.
Right.
He works one 24-hour. It's a long day, one 24-hour day, and then he gets 3 days off.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing.
It's a whole, and he hates when he has work on Mondays. Because it feels so like Monday through Friday.
Right, right. Not his thing. All right, well, no matter what day of the week it is, we have something fun to start.
And we're glad you're with us.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, we like to peruse TikTok. Mm-hmm. Well, this video has been viewed hundreds of thousands of times. You've probably seen it. Even more, I think, between TikTok and Instagram. Yeah,
because it started on TikTok. I just found the camera that I was
Hello.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, so it was on TikTok originally. It's the Cheatham family from Phoenix. They have 7 kids, and they were forced into this schooling from home, this remote learning thing. So it's a video about the alphabet. It has been seen so many times. Let's show it to you one more time.
Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, B, W, X, Y, and Z. Now you know your ABC. Next time,
you know what? If you watch their TikTok or their Instagram pages, you will see how much fun this family has.
And isn't that the secret of learning? Like, if you can make learning fun, you know, that's such a great gift. And they know how to make it fun. And the kids are dancing on the kitchen island.
Yeah.
I mean, is that allowed at your house?
I mean, Rocco does get up on a table. He doesn't quite listen to no yet, you know?
Right. He hasn't learned that word.
With
Some
cats
people
and
never
dogs,
learn that word.
Spray them with the water bottle when they do something that you don't. I was joking with Rocco's pediatrician yesterday. You can't do, that's not okay. It's not kosher. Get off the table, Rocco.
Probably not. It's not a good tactic.
It's not a good move.
Anyhow, we just love that video and we wanted to share it. Something else that I don't know if we love it or not, but you know, KFC keeps cooking up these unusual things that at least get us to talk.
That's it.
So
that's what happened.
Remember they had the Crocs that looked like a bucket of chicken and they smelled like fried chicken. And then they gave away the sunscreen that also smelled like fried chicken.
Of all the things that you would want to like not smell like anything, it's your feet, right? Like, don't you want your feet to smell clean? You never want them to.
You would hope.
What is it?
I don't know, unless you're just so in love with the smell of fried chicken. So anyway, if you are in love with the smell of fried chicken, KFC is bringing back its fireplace logs that smell like, you guessed it, fried chicken.
It does get people talking.
It does.
That is for sure.
And if you think we're making this up, we're not. There's video to back all this up.
And it has sold out the last 2 years they've done this. So people actually want these. I don't know.
Well, it's called the KFC 11 Herbs and Spices Fire Log. They did not come up with this on their own. They partnered with an actual group that knows how to make Viro Log. And it's sold exclusively this year at Walmart. And it's $15.88 at select stores and also on their website. And listen to this. According to the press release, it is designed to make your home smell like fried chicken.
You know, the last time I went to KFC, I always went a couple times during my pregnancy, and I loved those, I don't know how many calories are in those bowls that they have. It's mashed potatoes, gravy,
I know
corn,
what you're talking about.
Chicken, and cheese on top.
See, that does sound good.
I can't do it now, but when I was pregnant, I was like, oh, I'm doing it.
Was it last summer that they came out with the glazed donut sandwich? And I went through the drive-thru in Shadyside and brought a sandwich to Mikey and we tried it.
I missed that.
Yeah, and it actually was good because it was the salty and the sweet.
I bet it was delicious.
And now the fireplace log, by the way, it's now available in Canada. So on behalf of everyone in Canada, I'm sorry.
You love Canada.
I do love Canada.
You do. You love Canada.
We like our little Canadian getaways to Niagara Falls, and we haven't been able to do it all year.
I know.
Just one of the many things that you can't do this year.
So if you're living in Canada and live streaming us right now, you can now buy the fireplace log.
That's true.
So there you go. All right, today.
I have disappointed Heather.
Well, yes, because we celebrated National American Beer Day, and we didn't have beer.
No, we didn't.
And then I'm doing a Facebook Live this morning, and someone says, "Did you know that it's National Chocolate Day?"
Yeah.
And
There's no chocolate either.
So I yelled over to you because you're on.
Well, I had my headphones on. I couldn't hear what your conversation was.
It's not David's responsibility to feed me. It's not. It's not his response. But he is the National Day guy.
I do kind of look these up because there are websites that'll tell you what it's a national day for. But anyway, the point is today is a day to celebrate chocolate, and maybe go out there and get some chocolate. And I'll go to the vending machine later, Heather, and
offer to
get
get me
you.
Snickers.
I could get you a Snickers, but we immediately thought of Hershey's because Hershey's, of course, is sort of like the chocolate capital of the nation, maybe the world, and it's right here in
Maybe the
Pennsylvania.
world.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Are there other cities that could possibly be the chocolate capital?
I don't know, but what was the one day I said maybe, possibly, and you said, so maybe, possibly, it could be true. And I was like,
We'll go with that.
it could possibly be of the world.
And you know what? Dark chocolate is actually good for you. Like they say, it's good for your heart health and
I know.
other things. Yeah.
That's what I like when those studies come out. They're like, oh, red wine is good for you. Chocolate's good for you.
And they go nicely together, don't
They
they?
do.
They really do.
They really
I
do.
mean, let's call Dr. Maria. Let's find out.
We should.
Yes.
So yesterday we go on a tangent. This is like back and forth through the studio. Maybe you were watching. David throws out a whole ball of wax phrase. And so we started talking, what other phrases do we use that we have no idea really truly what
Right.
they mean
I mean,
or where
like
they
ball
came
of
from.
wax. Where did that come from?
You said it yesterday.
Yeah, and then I asked myself, did I even say it right? Do I know what I'm talking about? So anyhow, this makes up today's list because we did some research on some phrases, and we're going to begin with that whole ball of wax phrase. And I will tell you, there is disagreement over each one of these phrases.
Well, I'm sure.
However, dictionary.com says a ball of wax may refer to a 17th century English legal practice where land was divided among heirs. Listen how complicated this is. By covering scraps of paper representing portions of land with wax. Then they would roll each one into a ball, and then they'd put the balls into a hat and draw from the hat to figure out who got what parcel of land.
That seems so complicated.
But it's so complicated, it has to be true, doesn't it?
You would think. Yeah.
I mean, like, who would make that up?
See, that's one of those things that I feel like they had a couple too many beers one night and they're like, this is what we're gonna do.
I
We're gonna
can't
get
decide
some
who
wax.
gets the back lot, so we're gonna just roll
Here's
this
some
up.
wax, put this on a piece of paper. Okay. The
That's
next one,
maybe how it happened, you know?
we went through so many phrases yesterday. Okay, cut the mustard.
Which I didn't even know whether it was cut the mustard or cut the muster, but it's cut the mustard,
Mustard.
like mustard on your hot dog.
Completely different than cut the cheese. So, cut the mustard,
Yes.
according to dictionary.com. Also disagreement, as you say. Old English mustard packed more heat than the mustard we use. As early as the 1600s, hot, strong mustard was a figure of speech for something extremely powerful, so it may have emerged from that. I don't know.
So it was like if something was really powerful, it was the mustard. So you may not cut the mustard or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still don't quite get it.
So
But
it's
anyhow.
like the king. It's the king of the crop.
Right, the top.
How did that one come out? We don't even.
Wait, see, this could go on for days. We could keep looking up phrases. So Becky came up with the other phrase that we're going to feature today, and that's "Don't look a gift horse in the mouth."
That one I've never heard.
Really?
Yes, I've never.
Oh no, Becky, our floor manager, was talking
yesterday
about
I
it
heard that,
yesterday.
but-
But you've never heard it before?
No.
All right, so dictionary.com says it just means don't question the value of a gift, and it refers to the practice of evaluating the age of a horse by looking at its teeth. So that's how they could figure out how much a horse was going to be worth, and it has also led to the expression "long in the tooth," meaning old, because people were able to look at a horse and say, "Hey, that's an old horse. It's long in the tooth."
It makes me wonder.
You're looking at me like I've gone mad.
No, it just makes me really wonder what the phrases are that we're using now that will somehow get lost in translation that we'll use in 30
Right.
years from now.
Or 300 years from now.
Or even that.
Where they wonder, like, how did they come up with that?
How did cut the mustard come about? Yeah.
Right.
I don't know what they are.
All right, well, today we're asking you a question. When do you carve pumpkins at your house? Have you done it already? Some people wait, others already have everything on display right now. Well, last night, all of Team PTL picked up our scoops and knives, although I did not actually work this fast. This is sped up. And we dug in for today's PTL pumpkin patch. And coming up, we will show you how all of ours turned out.
Of course, our good friend Raina is in the Halloween spirit, and she is scaring up a delicious dish for a wicked dinner. Stay with us for that recipe ahead. Sounds so Boston. Wicked. It's going to be wicked good.
It's a wicked dinner, yeah. And talking about food, see what new restaurant openings have food writer Hal B. Klein excited opening right here in Pittsburgh.
All ahead this rainy Wednesday, October 28th, 2020. Thanks for watching PTL. We are going to be right back.